Okay, so what you want to do is you want to multiply the coefficients. That's the 7 and the 4. So 7 times 4 is 28. Now you want to notice this is not x to the 5th to the 3rd. You do not have multiple exponents. You have an x to the 5th. You have an x to the 3rd. So that's x to the 5 plus 3. So you have 28 x to the 8th. Okay, so we have 3g to the 4th times negative 6g to the 3rd. Again, we're going to multiply the coefficients. That's the 3 and the negative 6. So 3 times negative 6 is negative 18. Now I have 4 g's and I have 3 g's, so I have a total of g to the 4 plus 3, or negative 18 g to the 7th. Okay, so x to the 3rd, y to the 4th, times x to the 4th, y squared. The coefficients on these are 1, so I don't have to worry about that. So I'm going to combine the x's separate from the y's. So I have 3 x's and 4 x's. So I have x to the 3 plus 4. It gives me the x's. And then with the y's, I have y to the 4 plus 2. So you want to look at those ones that have the same base. I have 4 y's, I have 2 y's, I have a total of 6 y's, and I don't want to forget about my 7 x's. And that's my answer. Okay, so y to the 5th, 2y, and 3y squared. So my coefficients, there's actually a 1 in front of there if you, there's never no coefficient. I've got one of them. So 1 times 2 times 3, 1 times 2 is 2, times 3 is 6. So my coefficients give me 6. Now even though I'm multiplying the coefficients, I do not multiply the exponents because the bases are separate. So I have y to the 5th, I have a y, and a y squared. Now a common mistake is students will not count that y there that's here in the middle. As you can see, there is a y. It's not invisible. It's actually there. So I have y, I have 5 y's. I have 5 y's right here, and then I have another y. Do you see it? I got one of them. We just don't put to the first power, but it is there. And you could write to the first power if you wanted to. Wouldn't hurt. And then I also have another 2 y's. So I got to make sure that I count up or add up all of my y's that are being multiplied together. So all the y's that are being multiplied together gives me 6y to the 8th as my final answer.